Okay, this is some more day trading. I'm refining my methodology quite a bit. So basically, it has to do with entering and exiting. So, anyways, if you have the blue candles down here, the blue triangle volumes, in other words, you have two of these guys down here, you know something's going to happen. And so you're waiting for what you do is some cases it's going to go up, in some cases it's going to go down. So in the down case, you can see the downtrend. What you're trying to do is you draw a line at the bottom of the candle, and you're waiting for the price to go down below there. That's one way to get enter. The EN stands for enter. The for if it's an uptrend and you draw a line on the top of the candle, and when it busts through, um, that's when you can enter. Excuse me. Then the stock is going up, and you see another blue candle, and you say, "Well, should I exit here?" And if the next candle goes up, then it's like a no exit. You keep on. You don't exit out yet. But now it keeps on going up, and finally you see another blue candle, and you draw a line at the bottom, and if it goes down, um, if it breaks below there, that's when you would need to exit. So that's one way to enter and exit. Another way is to look at the momentum. Um, um, so see how that on this here the momentum is for this one is red, and then it's a black square, right? So what you're looking for is a green square. I'll show you some examples of that um, here. Uh, right. Okay. So this is an example of an uptrend, right? So here you have your two blue volumes, right? And notice that the volume here is green. That's kind of a clue that it's going to go up. And also the next candle over, you'll have a black volume, which is sort of neutral. It's not low. Low would be red, and it's not blue. Blue would be high volume. Um, but the black one really tells you which direction it's going to keep on going up and when to enter. So like here you have a blue and a black in a row, and they're both green momentum. So you can enter. You can enter there, and this would be this entrance here. Um, it might be that the next candle right here is not a black, but the next black one might be here or here. So what you're looking for is a black volume with a green momentum, or if you have several blues in a row and they're all green, that'd be a good way to tell to go up too. And then again here, notice that this is the two candles here and here, and so the second candle, you draw a line near the top of the candle, and you're entering right here at the top, or could even enter above it if you want to be really sure. These guys here on the red volumes, which are like low volumes, which is like not a big deal. So, anyways, red volume, red volume, red volume kind of goes up, then it kind of falls down. You get a black volume with red that tells you some people are selling off a little bit. And now you got your double blue volumes again, and you have the red one, which means people are going to try to get into long, and then you have the red one means that people are selling off like on a downtrend. So they're doing what they call buy to cover. So they're had shorted up here, and the price is coming down, and then finally they did a buy to cover, and that's why it's red. And then the green means people are doing a buy for long. And again, if you note that the last one here is green, then you have a black neutral, then you have two more blue volumes, and they're both green, which means volume's going up. So you just stay each one of these things is telling you to stay in there. Um, anyways, price is going up, and you hit another one, and you could stay in there longer, but if you look at the momentum has changed from green to black, 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 black. So and then RSI is red. It's time to get out of this thing. You've been in it a long time. Okay. So I just want to go over some of the trades I made on the 8th. Before we do that, I want to talk about a peak detect. Okay, so this is like a downtrend, and price was going down, and what happens, it goes down to valley up, pull back down, pull back up, pull back down, pull back up. So when you're in a trend, a downward trend, you want to be able to know what's going on, and so you can look at the indicators here. Now, basically there was a couple blue volumes, so you're at the bottom, and you could have maybe got in. You draw your lines like this, right? And this is the top bar, and so you're waiting for it to break the bar. It did. So do you enter here, here, or there? What? And so you look over here again. You have the black volume with the green momentum. Here you have a blue with a black. So that's neutral, black momentum neutral. But here you got two black ones in a row and a blue one. But so I guess what I'm saying is this first black one, which is green momentum, black volume, green momentum, that is right here. You're on the bar. Notice the candle's even green. So you can enter here or the next one. That would be your entrance. Now you're trying to find the peak detect. But again, let me say this, that these two blues here, these are really an exit from, this is a downtrend, so you're exiting, and now you just want to, you maybe want to get into the next one, but we want to see how far up it's going to go. Is it keep on going up and up and up and up? Is it going to break the downtrend? And you can see this is the downtrend line. So, yeah, so sometimes there's just really, really long downtrends, and so you're in it, and you might not want to get out here or whatever. You just want to keep on riding it down. So understanding what's going on is important. So you notice that the squares, there's green, 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 green. It means it's everything's going, the momentum's going up, and you can see down here that it's going up. But if you look at the candles, there's a red candle and two greens, and then a red and another red. What's the momentum really doing? So notice we have all these green momentums, and then it turns red. That's the indicator that that this was the peak, right there. So when it changed from green to red, that was the peak right there. And then so what happened is the price was going down, did a little jump, pull back up, and start going back down again. So this is what I call a peak detect. Okay, so now there's these two I'm showing, these are for bear detect and bull detect. And anyways, what you have is, if you look here, you got a blue triangle with a whole bunch of red stuff above it, and over here you have a blue volume triangle with a whole bunch of red stuff going on. So in the one case, this case, you got a bear, it's going down. In the second case, you got a bull going up. What's the difference? How do you know what's going on there? Well, again, if you look at the volume, you got the blue you got red, 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 and finally green. But the green is associated with a red volume. So these are, when you have red volumes, you kind of throw that out. Anyways, then you have another red volume. Red momentum. So you have one, two, three, throw out four red momentums in a row. So that tells you you're on a bear trend. So basically, you see in this one, you see a blue volume. That's important. With the red, that tells you it's going down. And even the second one, that's your confirmation, is down. So you know that's going to go down, 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 down afterwards. Does it make sense? So you can see maybe like two of them here, and then two here. It'd be time to get into it. You could get in right here. And you'd still have at least two more bars of going down. In this one, you see the blue volume, and it had been red because of the previous momentum. And anyways, it's red momentum with the blue volume. But then the next three of them, you got black volumes, intermediate, and all the momentums are green. You got four greens in a row. So basically what I'm saying is, when you see a single blue volume, the next black after it kind of helps show you what's going on. You know, it's this one's going to be a bear, and this one, because it's a green momentum, it's going to be a bull. So let's look at a couple ones here. Oh, we can't see these things, but we have a double blue volumes, and we draw our line at the bottom here. I wish I would have showed you these. It was probably a green and a red momentum, but anyways, here's our line, and we need to get in after the price goes below the line. So I got in right here, and it started going down. This one we can see. So here we see two blue volumes. It's like, should we get out here? Is the price go up or is it go down? Well, we see two reds, and then momentums, and then we have a red volume, which is ignore. Then the next blue we see is a red momentum, which means the price is still going to go down. So we're just going to hang in there and keep on going down. Now at this time, I'm probably getting a little bit nervous because we've been in it for a while, and but what we see here is this one. It's a blue volume and a red momentum and a whole bunch of red volumes, which is ignore. Finally, we get some more blues volumes, and it's still red, which basically means that people had shorted up here. They're basically they short sold up here, down here. When you see this, they're buying to cover, and then the next one is people that are buying to go long, and the next two are more buying to go long. And you notice that you have three. The tide is turned. So basically, when you're at the bottom of a downtrend, you see two red ones. It's time to get out, and yeah, actually what I did, I actually waited. I got out, not after these two. I got out. You waited for three of them. I got out there, so I could have made more profit. You can see that here was like 30.8, and over here was like 30.2. So that's 60 cents. That was a 2% gain there. Okay, some more examples. Right, you got two blues in a row, and you just make a line on the bottom and make a line on top. It doesn't really matter if you're uptrend or downtrend. And it broke through here, so you could enter. I entered down here because it's like on a 1 minute time frame, so I just showed it coming in here. Yeah, and you probably can't see it really well, but it looks like there's red momentums there, which tell you also it's going to go down. So it looks like we could have probably entered it here, but we entered it there. That's all right. Still goes down. This looks like a repeat from last time. This is a different stock though. Notice it's two more blues, volumes, two reds. Is this gonna? It could go back up again. We stay and look. Red volume ignore, blue volume keep, and it's a red momentum again. So it's gonna keep on down, going down. So we're staying in it. We got a blue here. Got a blue. So we look up here. We got a blue volume with a red momentum. Stay in there. It's still going down. It's going down, and we can see some whole bunch of new ones there. Well, this time it's I've been there a long time. I'm getting scared, nervous, and for the first time I see green. Yeah, so I should get out on this green, but the next bar after the green, which is that one. So this one I made about 30-20 to. Was that the same one? That was the same one. I'm sorry. Apologies. Okay, U and G. This is your two blue volumes and red momentums. We draw the line at the bottom of the last blue candle. It broke through it down here. Notice that we got a black volume with a red. So this is our entry point, and now we're going down for the ride. You see a blue candle, but it's a black momentum, so it's like neutral. That could be mean it's going to go sideways. So it kind of goes sideways here. And then we got more blues with either blacks or reds. And then we have another blue with a red, but then next is black with a green. So that one's kind of one to watch for. But keep on going. If we had a blue with a green, that would definitely be the exit. And so we're just looking for a blue with a green momentum. We're going down, and we're looking over here. I don't see blues with green. Right. And right there, blue and green. That's our sign to exit. So here we made, this is like 24/7 and 24/4, so like 30 cents. So that's over, like, that was about 1.5%. Another example. So here's your two blues. We're kind of at a bottom. You can kind of see the trend line coming down, and so we're at the bottom. So we'd expect it to go up. It's already going down. Anyways, so this first blue with the red there means that people we had earlier shorts sold up top and they come down. Now they're doing a buy to cover. They're actually, even though they're doing a buy to cover, they're getting rid of their stocks in a sense, because they did a sell up here. Now they're doing a buy to cover, so the demand went down, and that's why you have red momentum. And then the next one is, the next blue has a green momentum. That's people buying it because they want the stock. It's low, so since they're buying it, now the stocks are more in demand, so the price is going to start going up. If you look at the next after the blue, you got a black, and it's a green momentum. So you have two green momentums. It's time to enter right there. So now you're kind of going up and looking for to exit. Right. So anyways, we come to this one. You see another red and green, just like this red and green. So more people from before that had bought up here are still selling, and then the green here means that they're buying. So the price command still goes up. You see these, the momentum is still green, so the price still keeps on going up. And anyways, you see another green all by itself. But if you look at before that, you'll see a black with a red momentum, another black with a red momentum. See two black momentums in a row, You've been in it a long time. Um, and then you see a bunch of reds after it with black. So it's like I felt like this is a good time to get out. The green here means that people are buying at the top probably, and now it's going to start shorting again. Um, yeah, like if you look over here, look at the blacks here, they're red, but over here you have a black and a red, a black and a red. So the momentum's is changing, and here's where people start selling short right there. So, anyways, that's it. Um, Still learning and updating you with my new results.